When you first met that person, before there were any kids, before there was any expectation, you had friendship. And a lot of times we bypass this part to the commitment stage. But we're going to spend some time on this pre-commitment stage. And there's 3 concepts in this. So the first one is going to be desire. Desire is so important in a relationship because I don't know, when I ask a couple, when they come to me and they say, I need help. I need you to sit down with my wife or sit down with my husband, and I need you to help us. The first thing I ask is, do you desire her or him? Do you like them? Not love, do you like them? Because if that answer is no, I can't do anything for you. I cannot make you, and I cannot help you like somebody. That's just something that you got to bring to the table. Now, if you like them and you have a desire to work on your relationship and do the necessary work that needs to happen, I can save any relationship. I'll give you the tools to save it. You save the relationship yourself. I don't do it, you save it, but I'll give you the tools to do that. But you won't even use those tools if you don't like that person. You just won't. And I've experienced that over and over. I've counseled about 150 couples over my 3-year span, and I'm telling you right now, about a third of them just didn't like each other. And I was the first one to tell them, it's time. It's time, because you're wasting your time and you're preventing yourself from finding special. And I'm not going to sit here and how can I say it? I don't want to say lie, but I'm not going to sit here and try to pull a wool over your head thinking that it can be fixed. Because I'm seeing the behaviors and I'm seeing the mentality, and it's not going to work. And a lot of people, a lot of counselors, how can I say, they stay away from that D word, divorce. And I'm going to be honest with you, and I'm going to get spiritual, I'm going to let it go from there. But if God didn't ordain it, then he's not going to save it. So you have to have his word to ordain it for you to go to him and say, help it. And a lot of people, they use their own free will to get into relationships. And then when it's bad, God help me, help me, help me. And God said, well, I didn't help you get in it. So use your free will to get in, use your free will to get out. And then I'll give you what I got for you. Then we can work on some stuff. Now I think people don't understand that at the front end. So, and I'm telling you, I've had couples come back and shake my hand and say, thank you, I found mine forever. But you wouldn't have found your forever because you weren't accessible, because you were dealing with somebody you shouldn't have been with. So desire has to be there. The next one is compatibility. Very, very important. Do we like the same things? Okay? Because you're going to be spending the rest of your life with this person, or the next 3 to 4 months. Do you like the same things? If you don't like the same things, why are you choosing somebody who likes the complete opposite of what you like? That's going to cause conflict. Compatibility is very important. A lot of people will tell you opposites attract, not with your core values. Opposites don't attract with core values. Now, if she likes baseball and you like football, great. But football and baseball better not be your core value, or it won't work, right? So you got to find out what your core values are, and make sure you find somebody who have shared those values with you. So compatibility is very important. Now, chemistry, how does that play a role in compatibility and in this whole pre-commitment stage? Chemistry is, we like doing things together, but do we have fun doing it? So I like baseball, she likes baseball, but do we like doing it together? And that's what chemistry come in at. You guys have to be able to move as a unit. And a lot of times when I talk to guys and stuff, and I say, well, what did you do this weekend? The guy's like, oh, I went out with my friends. I said, what did your wife do? She went out with her friends. I said, so when are y'all connected? Well, we come home at night and we deal with the kids and we deal with this and we deal with that, but no connection, right? And that's what happens. So over time, that connection erodes because you're not doing anything together. And you don't have chemistry when you do things together. So over time, they don't realize that they're their own worst enemy in their relationship. So the one thing that I try to teach people is, let's come up with some common things that you guys like. So we do an inventory, a couple's inventory. What do you like doing? And you'll be amazed, once I get this inventory checklist from clients, I'm like, there's 2 different people here. I don't even know how y'all met, to be honest with you. I don't even know how y'all met. And you'll be amazed. They'll nod their heads like, I don't know. And the question I ask them is real serious, is, if you was dating today, would she or he be the one you date? And for the most part, you would know quickly, because when they say, no, I wouldn't date this person, they made a mistake, because they're not compatible. They're just not. And unfortunately, we're making decisions on antiquated thinking from 20 years ago. And I'm talking about relationships who've been together for 20, 30 years, and they realize, I don't even like the person I'm with. But we're just gonna keep it going, for 10-year purposes. Like it's a 401k plan at the end or some type of retirement plan. My thing is you're missing your blessing when you hold on to something that's not meant for you, okay? So, with that being said, I want to bring up Alex and Jenny again, Alex, and they're going to share a story about this whole foundation piece with you guys. Real life story. They're a young couple in their mid to late 20s. Try to give you some help. Mid to late 20s, and Alex is an HR manager. Yeah. Alex is an HR manager, and Jenny runs her own business, which is very, very profitable and successful. So I'm gonna let them kind of take off here with their story.
All right. Y'all hear me? Yeah. So I'm Alex. We started, I guess, working with Marcus 4 months ago, and right away, right to it, we were having some issues. And he approached it with the desire question: do you have the desire to be together? And we both looked at each other and said, yeah, that's we absolutely have that desire. And it's been extremely freeing to know. Okay, so we have this one basic piece, and we've been together for 11 years. So to reaffirm, that feeling, that commitment was important and freeing for us to say, okay, so that piece is there. Let's go and fix some of these other stuff.
Yeah, I think we were overwhelmed. Like, where do we even start? Like, we have some pieces of our foundation that were crumbling, and so we were surprised when Marcus said, "Okay, just desire. Like, do you have that? I can work with you. Do you have that?" We sat down and looked at each other. Yeah, okay, we got that. Like, let's do this thing. We need to put the work into this relationship. And so the chemistry has always been there. We met in 8th grade, and I really liked him, and he really liked me, and then I got my braces off, and he liked me. So it was easy when we were in high school we had the same friend circles, we both were athletes, and we had a lot of common interests. So compatibility, chemistry, and desire were there early on. Now, 11 years later, we have a 3-year-old, it's actually his birthday today, so we celebrated him yesterday. He doesn't know. He thinks yesterday was his birthday. But now it's been more challenging. It's been more challenging. Like, we get into this daily grind where we're both exhausted. We're chasing after a 3-year-old. I have an at-home business, and so when he gets home, here's Maverick. I need to go do some work. And really meeting with Marcus has been great. We've set aside that time, and like he was saying, counseling isn't perfect. So he wants to see less and less of us. Started meeting with him every other week now. So we want to take that time that we've already set aside and just continue to pour into our relationship and be intentional. One day I had some free time in the afternoon, and I was thinking, I would love to do something for Alex. I couldn't really think of anything to surprise him with. So next time we met with Marcus, it's like, I couldn't even think of anything to surprise him with. This is terrible. Like, we're just lacking in compatibility right now. And he's like, well, did you ask him? So when I asked Alex, I was surprised to hear he wanted to go camping. So you want to tell me what he did?
Yeah, so we just, we set up a camp in the backyard, and we, burnt some marshmallows and all that stuff, and with our son, and slept outside for a little while. and it was just good, free fun that we all, and I think you were surprised that we enjoyed it.
Yes.
And then let me jump in, because they give you the cliff notes, and here's the thing with Alex and Jenny. When they came up with that scenario, I asked them in session, I said, so why don't you just turn around and ask him what he wants? Stop trying to guess this. This is not a guessing game. And she asked him, he said, camping. And the first thing she said was, we can't go camping. We got kids, we got work, we can't go camping. And I said, that's the beautiful thing about the relationship. You can create what you want. You guys got this beautiful house with this beautiful backyard. And she did it. I mean, I came to the next session, I think, and it was like, are we in the wilderness back here? I mean, she really did. He was chopping wood, I think, or something. And I had to hurry up and get up out of it. I was like, this is crazy. He's manifested the wilderness back here, but it was so nice. And actually, that session was so nice because I said, we don't need to have a session. I said, you guys, you've done the work. This is the work that I'm talking about. You create your own happiness. You don't wait for it to happen to you. So I wanted to get that part out there. They were gonna skip by that part.